Hello everyone, welcome to another live video with a handpan. So hope you guys are doing good. Hope you can hear me well. Hope you can see me here. So last time I was live with handpan and I don't know what happened, but the video is not there anymore. Something happens like the video get some corrupted file or something. But let it go. Whatever happens, we need to let it go. Always be here and now and think about what we can do now instead of thinking what happens, because we don't have control in our past. We just have control in our present moment, even not in future. So today we're gonna talk and play handpan, and the topic is melody as life, or how the music works in life. Thanks for joining this live video. Here I'm gonna play, so let's begin. So guys, welcome. You guys can comment, write your questions if you have any questions related to anything. I am Pramod Badola, Soul of Yogi from India, Rishikesh. So last time you guys are asking where I'm from. I'm from India, Rishikesh. If you know, in Uttarakhand in north, close to Himalayas, you can say the gateway of Himalayas. And here we're gonna talk about melody as life or as music. So when we talk about melody, melody is a kind of consistency, rhythm we try to find. And when we talk about melody in life, it means we are trying to find that discipline, you can say. Okay. And when we find discipline, we try to do things punctually. Like, so when we talk about discipline in life, we try to make a schedule and do according to the timing. And sometimes it feels like we stuck in a cage or time zone, like we have to do or finish things according to the time. But when we do that, we get a real kind of freedom. The freedom actually means freedom. So when we are in discipline, whether we you can say plan our day or our hour according to your discipline, according to your need, whatever you're doing. In this way, we get to know more about ourselves and how capable we are, because it's not easy to be in discipline, and discipline can be easy, but if you are not consistent into that discipline, it's quite difficult. Okay, because maybe you are disciplined just for a few days or for a few weeks, but it's very important. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, my name is Pramod, and yeah, I'm from India, Rishikesh. Thanks for joining. So here we talk about discipline and consistency in life as melody. So it's very important. It's very important to be consistent in life, whatever we are doing, and adding one step at a time. So whatever our profession is, thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome for joining me here. Really grateful. So when we talk about discipline and consistency, we need to be consistent whatever we are doing in life. And yeah, you can choose according to your niche or whatever you're doing in life. So it also affect our intentions whenever we are in discipline. So intention is very important. Like whenever we know why we are doing things or whatever we are doing, there is a why. Okay, so if our why is clear, it's very important to continue with the same thing, and then the things get more easier to follow. Because maybe I try to wake up every morning at 5 a.m, but there is no purpose, I don't find my why, or there is no intention of waking up. So for sure maybe you wake up for 2 days and after you just skip like that. So it's better to find your why, then it's more easier to be consistent, and consistency is a key. Okay, sorry for the pronunciation, but consistency is the key. And when we are consistent, that becomes a part of discipline. Okay, so yes, we can say that like melody can be the way of life, or whatever we are doing, but we need to remember, we need to give reminder to ourselves. So it's very important to give reminder, because when we can say like whenever we are working in office, we know like our boss or the manager or the employees working in higher level, or our boss is giving us instructions and that we have to follow. And the same way he is trying to remind us, like, okay, do this, do that. Like when you are going into any class, like if you are in yoga class, you will do your 60-minute session properly, because the teacher is guiding you, teacher is giving you instructions, teacher is reminding you that keep your back leg right, okay, keep your knees straight, open the chest, this kind of basic, like when we play something. So it's very important when we thought this way, like, okay, melody is the way of life, It means we need to be our own reminder. Okay, so reminder means now maybe some people get to know, like, okay, it's very important to do this, and that's really helpful or healthy for my life. But are we really doing this? Bye bye, thank you, join me again next time. Namaste. Okay, it's very helpful to remind ourselves again and again. So if we talk about basic things like you're breathing without knowing, okay, you're not trying to breathe, okay, even you're not aware, like your breathing is continuously going, you're alive, you're going everywhere, walking, eating, jumping, working. So that we don't need to remind. But if we do this as a reminder, if we think about as a reminder and watching our breath, we are going to be in the more present moment. Sorry for the connection. Okay, so yeah, when we talk about the reminder, it's very important. So it's time to time, day by day, week by week, month by month, we need to give ourselves a reminder. It's very important. That's the main, actually you can say, the power for ourselves, because maybe now someone is there to help you, to remind you, but not every single time. Okay, so it's very important to becoming your own reminder, so then we don't need, or we don't depend on someone like who will remind me to do this or do that. So when we become our own reminder, it's like a kind of happiness, you can say, because you're not dependent on someone basically. Okay, if you guys have any questions, you guys can write it down, or we can chat in the comments. guys have any questions, we can talk about that. You can comments, write your comments. Thanks for joining. So as we talk about rhythm in life, rhythm of life, rhythm as life. So when we talk about rhythm as life, everyone have some ups and downs in his life. Sometimes we are so happy, sometimes we are so sad. So it's a part of life. It's not our whole life. So we need to think this way, that everything gonna be pass. So if we attach to something or expression or emotion too much, we get nothing out of it, because we are just trying to stuck on that. Okay, we don't need to stuck on something. We need to remind ourselves that everything is temporary. Okay, and the highs and lows is a part of life. And once we think this way, what we get out of this is experience. And experience is very important, to know that experience can help us to grow, because the only thing can suppress your loss, or your, you can say, suppress your loss, or you can say the chances of winning more is your experience. Because if we get experience, whatever we are doing, if I'm just playing handpan, maybe sometimes I play wrong, so what I get, live example, is experience. Okay, so once I know, if I do this or something wrong, I get experience. So out of experience, what I can do, trying to not do the same action next time. Okay, and the same thing we can get it from the someone's experience, because people say learn from other experiences. That's also good, that's also a choice, individual choice. Like if you feel like it's good to learn from someone else's experience, go for it. If you are comfortable in this way, try, start from there. But if you feel like, okay, you need to do your own mistakes and find your own experience according to your situations, I'm kind of person like doing this and finding my own experience, because where I am in life, maybe someone have the same kind of situation but not the same kind of lifestyle. So according to that, I am trying to find my own experience, doing some kind of mistake repeatedly, so I can get different experiences in my life, and it's gonna help me to grow more and help me to find a stable base or foundation. Okay, so when we talk about experience, each and every second is a part of experience. much for joining. Stay tuned. Hello. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. And wherever you are, just enjoy your time, enjoy your music, enjoy your life. Okay, so as we are talking about melody as life, as music, so we already talk about discipline, we already talk about life, and now let's talk about a little bit what everyone's do, whatever they are doing it. So finding excuse, it's very powerful subject or topic for today because everyone knows what to do in life and what is the best for them, but the only things holding them back is excuse, or nowadays we talk about as a procrastination Okay, when we delay the things, like, okay, let's do it tomorrow. Okay, let's do it from the next week, from Monday. So there is no perfect time to start something. Okay, and excuse can be for someone. Okay, maybe some people start to make excuse to help you, like, okay, you ask for help and someone is saying, okay, like making excuse that he's so busy and he cannot do it. So it can be gentle, it can be harsh, it can be hard for someone to figure out, like, okay, how he or she can say no to me. But that's a truth, that everyone have their own life and choices in life. So it's better to not think about that too deep. Okay, and yeah, but try also to not make excuses, at least for yourself. Okay, when it comes to you, it's very important to do it in this way. There are more chances either to grow or either to fail, so you can get the experience, as we just talked before. Okay, so it's very important to talk about excuses, mistakes. Okay, like procrastination is like very big problem, I will say, for us or for this kind of generation for now, because we are more engaged as a social being, and always like procrastinating for ourselves, like, okay, let's do it after, and let's go for with the friends and chilling out. But the time you have now, it's not gonna come back. Or if you are thinking of something doing after 1 year, do it exactly from now, because maybe after 1 year your priority change, your responsibility change, and your time change. So don't procrastinate or make excuse to do something else after. As as we trying not to make excuses to the self, if you're really listening to this till here, just maybe finding your what you want to do, and most important, why you want to do that, and then start from now, because there is no tomorrow, there is no yesterday. The only thing here and now, whatever is happening, if you are watching me, it's also in now. If you watch me 3 minutes after, it's also now. There is no future. Okay, it's gonna be now again. So think of whatever you want to do, make a list, and start doing from scratch or the first step. Maybe it doesn't look perfect, nothing is perfect. As I am thinking about perfection, I wait last 2 years doing nothing, honestly, because I think, okay, maybe I need bigger light, amazing camera, also the mic, so you can hear the sound. But the gadget is not going to help you. If you really want to do it, if you really have the courage, start from now, if you really want it. Because if your intention is clear, everything comes to you. If your intention is not clear, you will feel stuck. And life is always have power to pull you back. That's life responsibility. Okay, or if you understand Maya, not life responsibility, basically the name is Maya, the illusion, you can say. Okay, so illusion is responsibility to pull you back. Like if you take one step towards something good, it's gonna pull you back and put you at the same place, and then people feel disappointed, and then they stop doing it. But no, everyone doing their best. Okay, so illusion, Maya have his or her own responsibility to pull you back, to push you, okay, to kick you out of the track. But this is your responsibility, this is our responsibility to continue with the same journey. Okay, because here we are not going to win something in life or lose something in life. Everything comes as experience, everything goes as experience. Okay, so only thing stay with us is our experience and our knowledge. Nothing else we can keep at the end of the life. So with that, enjoy the last few minutes. Take your time. If you like the video, like, subscribe the channel, and see me again in live video. You can comment if you have any questions, we can talk about that. Thank you. Enjoy the music. So thank you so much, everyone. Welcome. See you in the next video after tomorrow. Thank you. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. Just be grateful whatever we are doing in life, and with the gratitude, enjoy your each and every second, your moment of your life. Thank you so much. Namaste.